Welcome, basketball fans, to the Summit Natural Gas of Maine halftime show. And guess what? We got Summit Natural Gas of Maine right here in the studio, none other than Mike Duguay. Mike, welcome to the show.
My pleasure, Dave. Thank you.
Hey, this summer around the capital area, local residents were treated to the obstacle course of driver ed as we navigated on our routes to and from work and play, and had some interruptus by the production of natural gas pipeline, both your company and Maine Natural Gas. Mike, explain to me how it is we have two companies here in the city of Augusta.
Sure. For many years, Dave, we had looked at the opportunity to bring natural gas to the city of Augusta and beyond, up all the way through the Kennebec Valley. So what people saw this summer was essentially the deployment of our core network here in the city. We plan to actually be in all areas of this community to serve about 80% of our community here in Augusta.
And where is Summit Natural Gas of Maine headquartered?
We're actually headquartered right here at Civic Center Drive in Augusta, so we're a local company, and we employ roughly 47 Mainers, and we're actually adding additional staff as well to operate the network as we build out our system.
Nice, good. Now, how's it going? I mean, it was very brisk this summer, and
it was.
The weather's probably slowed things down. Have we connected with businesses or residents yet?
Yeah, we've had a phenomenal past year, David. We've signed over 1,700 customers, both residential and commercial. And for people out there in the viewing public, we've went 68 miles from East Pittston all the way up to Madison. So what they see here in Augusta is just a small piece of what Summit Natural Gas is planning to do. Over time, we look at serving roughly 52,000 customers.
Wow, it's going to be phenomenal.
It will be.
And because the weather has slowed you down, is Augusta scheduled to get right going in the spring? And are we focusing on businesses or residents or both?
Actually, as we speak, we do have construction crews out there. As you mentioned, the cold has stopped a little bit of that activity because we do have to dig in the ground to lay service lines and distribution lines in the street. But we will be picking that up very quickly here in the early springtime. And we're looking to actually bring most of our natural gas this year, Dave, into neighborhoods because we have served roughly at this point in time a majority of the commercial businesses in the community.
Oh, nice, good. So I think as speaking for the residents, I would guess that one of the questions that would be on their mind, because it's on my mind as a resident, is the conversion. Sure. I'm currently an oil customer. What is involved in me switching from oil to natural gas?
In some cases, there's two options. One is to basically replace out your burner, so the front part of your heating system, in a sense, going from a liquid fuel, which would be oil, over to natural gas. In some cases, most people will look at that as an option, but if it's not for them, like myself, I have a 35-year-old boiler that probably needs to be completely replaced. You'd actually have to schedule a replacement of your boiler system. The great news, though, David, is Summit Natural Gas will provide up to $1,500 towards a replacement boiler or furnace system. We'll also help provide 6 hours of free air sealing to your envelope of your home, making it more efficient, and also providing a free energy audit, which will allow people to qualify for Efficiency Maine Trust financing, which is a low, affordable loan to help them afford that system upgrade.
Very interesting. And so it's on a one-on-one basis. Everybody's needs are going to be a little bit different.
It will be.
From a simple changeover conversion to a whole new heating system, furnace.
Exactly.
Setup,
and that's why it's so important for residents as well as business people who are watching the show to call their HVAC professional, their heating and plumbing professional, to have them come in and do an assessment of their heating system, and to also call us at Summit Natural Gas. Our number is 621-8000. You can also find us on the web at summitnaturalgasmaine.com. And you'll see information there that will provide residents an insight on what that process entails.
Now, if I'm interested in getting natural gas, can I call your company and ask you to come serve me, or do I have to just by luck of the draw wait for a pipeline to come by my house, and whoever happens to place that pipeline, that's who I'll be doing business with?
That's a great question, Dave. It's actually twofold. First is that if you have a pipe in front of you, and much of Augusta does have a Summit Natural Gas distribution line in front of them now, if they go to the website, they actually can review what part of the city does have natural gas, as importantly, which ones will have more natural gas in 2014, but also to give us a phone call and also schedule a free on-site consultation with one of our sales reps.
Well, excellent, Mike. That's really important information. As we close up here, because I'm on the city council and was
Sure.
involved in this whole approval process. Talk a little bit about the economic impact of natural gas in general coming to
Yeah.
our region.
It's huge, Dave. When you look just at what the savings are to the city, obviously our company is providing that service to roughly 17 of the community buildings along with the schools. It's in excess of $640,000 a year. We look at seeing average savings on the residential bills of roughly between $1,000 and $1,500. When you look at the number of customers that we're planning to serve, roughly 15,000 in the first few years, if you multiply that together in regard to the savings, we're talking about an impact of about $22.5 million. And I don't think it's lost on the viewer that most of that money gets spent in Augusta because we are a service center community for the rest of the Kennebec Valley. And that's big news.
So essentially, we're freeing up income for people, expenses they will not have, and there's more money in their pocket.
Exactly, and I like to say, Dave, that we're providing dollars back to residents for them to spend on what they want to, not what they have to. And that's a real big difference.
Now, as we close down here, one last question, and people are dying to know. Are we connected to the high school yet?
We are connected, and it's creating, obviously, a warm environment for our Coney basketball team, and we're proud to be doing that, not only serving this community, but also supporting the Coney basketball program.
Mike, I really appreciate you coming in here. I appreciate your sponsorship, helping us bring this show and the basketball coverage to our community, and welcome you to the community and look forward to your business being here and being a corporate citizen of Augusta.
It's our pleasure, and we look forward to serving the community.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, David.